Let me open the content, okay? We're going to learn today evaluating various variable expressions, simplifying variable expressions. We'll learn one-step equations, and we'll learn application of linear equations. Okay? So, let's start with one. The first topic is evaluating variable expressions. Do you know about it? Okay, let's learn it together. So some of the terms that I want you to understand. What is algebraic expression? An algebraic expression may involve letters, numbers, and signs of operation. Okay, we will do all this with some examples, but I'll tell you about these terms again. Okay. Variable. A variable is a symbol or letter used to represent a number. Something, let's say, if I want to know some unknown thing, then I can represent it with letter X, letter Y, N, whatever. So I'll say it's a variable number. Coefficient. A number in the front of the letter is called a numerical coefficient. So we say she has four times pencils as you have. So let's say then I would say variable is X. If you have X pencils, then she has 4X. So 4 is coefficient. Clear? Okay. Please accept audio and you can speak. Term. Any combination of numbers and variables is called a term. Okay. So let's see. We will review it. Can you speak, Rohit, so that I understand you have the audio? I've given audio.
Yes. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. So that's it. This expression contains two terms. What are the two terms? 4x squared is term 1. What was the term? Any combination of numbers and variables is called a term. Okay. So it has two terms. First term is this, 4x squared. The second term is 3y. What are the coefficients? 4 and 3 are the coefficients because they are in front of the variables x and y. Okay, so there are two variables, x and y are two variables. Coefficient of x squared is 4, the coefficient of y is 3. Okay. Note, a variable with no number preceding it is understood to have a coefficient of 1. Okay. For example, the term n can also be written as 1n. So if you are given a question, give me the coefficient of n. What is the coefficient of n? It's 1. If there is no number. Okay?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, let's proceed. A single term does not include addition or subtraction. So one term does not include any addition or subtraction operations. But terms in expression may be separated by addition or subtraction signs. Okay. For example, let's look at some of the algebraic expressions. So 4y plus 3, how many terms are there? 4y and 3, there are two terms, right? Similarly here there are two terms. And three terms are 3a square is 1, c square is 1, and number 3 is the third. They are separated by addition or subtraction operations. Clear? Any questions?
Yes. No.
So like 8r is 1, 1 by 4r cube is second, and r is third. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So we've learned terms, we've learned coefficients, we've learned variables. Okay, and we have seen how the expression is formed. To evaluate a variable expression, firstly place each variable with its given value. Now we are learning how we evaluate an expression. Okay, so we will first replace the variable with its given value. I'll explain you with an example. Then use the standard order of operation. What's the standard order of operation? Parenthesis, BOD mass we can say, or we also say here like parenthesis, exponents, multiplication, division, addition and subtraction. So we use the standard form of operations to find the value. Okay, so let's see, there's an example. The value of 4x when x is equal to minus 2, how do we find? We replace x by minus 2. So 4 times minus 2 is minus 8. Right? Okay.
Yes.
So now we want to find the value of 6n when n is half. Okay? So the expression is 6n minus 8. So what do you do?
6 times half minus 8, so 3 minus 8 makes it 5.
Minus 5. Good. Okay. Now let's try some examples. Okay?
Yes.
So can you do this one? And type your answer. You want to type it in the over here. I can give you writing control and you can tick it here.
Okay. I'll type.
Or you tick it. Use a pencil and tick the answer. Or you type it over here. You can type in the chat box also.
Okay.
And recheck your answer, okay? You can solve it on the whiteboard, however you want to do. Minus 4, let's do it here. So equal 1 by mine is minus 1/4 times p square. So p is 8, so p square is 64. So 64 divided, what is the answer? You can circle it. You can type it here in the chat box if you would prefer that. It is minus 16. Right? Yes, good job. Let's do more. Sorry about the typo. Okay. Let's do more. If m is 2, then 3 plus m cube is, you can type in the chat box. So what is m cube? The value of m cube is?
2 times 2 times 2.
Yes. Which is?
8.
So 8 plus 3 is?
11.
So the answer is?
None of these.
Very good. So the answer here is none of these. Now if C is 6, then 8C is? This is very easy. 48. Correct. Okay. Often an variable expression contains more than one term using the same variable. Okay. To evaluate a variable expression, first replace each variable with its given value. Then use the standard form of operations to find the value of the expression. So, in this expression, minus 2n minus 4n square, in this expression the same variable is used twice, n is used twice. Now we need to find the value of this variable expression when n is minus 2. So what will we do? We will replace n by minus 2, and very important, always remember this, use the standard order of operations. BOD mass or parentheses, exponents, the same sequence to find the value. So this one is done for you. Minus 2 times minus 2 minus minus 4 times minus 2 square. So first I'm going to do exponent here, right? So I will solve the parenthesis, but within parenthesis is first work in the parenthesis and exponents. So minus 4 times 4. Then minus 2 minus 2. Minus multiplied by minus is plus.
Yes.
So plus 4 minus. What is the answer of the parenthesis? Minus 16. So negative and negative becomes positive.
Positive.
So then we add, and then